Tesla had already challenged Edison and his supporters in publications, claiming he could build bigger generators, longer transmission lines, and more reliable lamps. In opposition to Edison's direct current, Tesla championed alternating current, or AC, which periodically reversed the direction of the electrical charge. His breakthrough, the Tesla coil, could reliably deliver high-frequency, high-voltage electricity. And with that ability, Tesla predicted, companies could transmit power over long distances. The eager crowd arrived early at the auditorium, located in a gray slab Greek Revival building between Madison and Park Avenues on 49th Street. Having heard about Tesla's man-made lightning, they wanted to see if someone subjected to 10,000 volts delivered via alternating current would burst into flames or shoot sparks from his fingertips. Despite the circus-like atmosphere, such lectures were formal affairs, with the audience of male scientists in black suits. A few accompanying wives accented the scene with an occasional plume or lace jabot. After a short introduction by one of the professors, Tesla approached the stage haltingly. He was a slender man who dressed with a European formality, and for this demonstration he wore his usual dapper four-button dark brown cutaway suit, a white monogrammed silk shirt, gray suede gloves, and a black tie, arranged in the old-fashioned four-in-hand style. At 6 feet 3 inches he towered over his introducer. Tesla had a thick, neatly trimmed mustache, angular face, and wavy hair severely parted down the middle. Surviving severe bouts of malaria and cholera in his teens had left Tesla with a lifelong fear of germs. Walking on stage, he avoided shaking hands, keeping his own clasped behind him, but he bowed politely to a few colleagues. His deep-set, pale, and glimmering eyes stilled the audience. When he opened his mouth, his high, almost falsetto voice must have surprised the crowd. He spoke in what he called pure nervous English. Tesla began by praising a few of the distinguished scientists, including 2 he knew felt threatened by his new system. More surprisingly, he admitted that he did not fully understand electricity. Of all the forms of nature's immeasurable, all-pervading energy, which ever and ever change and move, like a soul animates an innate universe, electricity and magnetism are perhaps the most fascinating. With a joyful smile, Tesla declared, "Electricity. What could be more mysterious and useful?" His long, thin hands trembled with enthusiasm as he drew diagrams and formulas on a large blackboard, proving the superiority of high-frequency alternating current that could be sent hundreds of miles. He predicted how increasing the oscillations within an alternating current produced new forms of energy and enabled wireless communications, predating Marconi's discoveries by a decade. Like a seasoned actor, the usually shy Tesla sensed the crowd's growing interest in his props, an assortment of tubes and bulbs arrayed on a long wooden table at the front of the stage between 2 large zinc plates suspended from the ceiling. The inventor transformed himself into a showman. Throwing a switch connected to his motor and alternator out in the cowshed, Tesla cranked up the current's frequency. An electric arc surged across 2 poles, creating purplish sparks and loud bursts of crackles. Tesla increased the oscillations and the tone became smoother and higher-pitched, the streamers turning a radiant white. In front of a captivated audience, he created lightning on stage. Spark-generated ozone scented the air, which some likened to chlorine bleach and others to the odor of wet hay. The soaring streamers produced a wind felt by those sitting in the first several rows. The showstopper was still to come. Tesla waved gas-filled tubes between the electrified sheets of zinc placed on both sides of the stage. Within the electrostatic field created by those plates, which were about 15 feet apart, the tubes glowed. No wires, no flames, no heat, and yet the gas in the tubes fluoresced. The tubes appeared to one reporter like a luminous sword held in the hand of an archangel representing justice. Another predicted wireless lighting would bring fairyland within our homes. Even Tesla recognized his growing impact on the audience, several of whom considered electricity an occult force. It is difficult to appreciate what those strange phenomena meant at the time.